What is up, everyone? Welcome to the UnderDog Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Nolan Skeen, alongside Antonio Fiore, Salestrina. Gentlemen, how are we?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Dude, I hate the Packers.
I know you do.
Yeah,
early Friday morning edition.
we're a little late this week. We're doing it early, but we're doing it late.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday game has already happened.
Yeah, so fuck the Packers. I hate the Packers. I don't think I've ever hated a team more.
The Colts.
Well, no, because they're bad and they're proving me right.
You just hate them, though. You really hate them.
Carson Wentz on the team. So
No, I hate Carson Wentz.
There's that.
Okay, all right, fair. You do hate as a team, you hate the Packers the most.
As a team, I hate the Packers.
They played great last night. There's nothing you can say bad about them.
It didn't make any sense.
That's why they won.
They didn't have Devontae Adams, especially after I said
They didn't
have
their top three targets. They didn't have him, Valdez-Scantling, and someone else. I forgot who.
70-year-old Randall Cobb is the guy.
Of course, right?
Of course it is. Well, you knew that Randall Cobb was going to do
No, when
something.
everyone was out, you knew Randall Cobb was throwing a
Absolutely.
touchdown. 100%. Like 100%. A.J. Dillon looked good last night, too.
He did. A.J. Dillon looks like a nice back.
He didn't have too many carries, but, third and fourth down plays where they needed a couple yards, he actually got them. So they played a little, I don't want to say conservative, but they were playing like small ball. They definitely didn't want to air it out and try to push it down the field. So good win by the Packers, though. I mean, beating an undefeated team in Arizona on Thursday night, it's...
And just pounding the ball, too.
Yeah.
They kept the Cardinals off the field as much as they possibly could, and that was their only hope to beat them, and they
It
beat 'em.
worked. It was textbook.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. Arizona should have won that game, too. Even with all that, Arizona still had an opportunity. What is wrong with A.J. Green? Is A.J. Green...
He's elderly.
He retired in the middle of that route.
Is he brain dead?
He retired in the middle of
He did.
He announced
did.
it.
He was like, wait.
Dude,
He was like, wait, what's the play?
Dude, he is a pleb. I don't know about A.J. Green.
And the funny thing is, you can see him looking at the video screen. It's like you didn't notice that the ball was coming before it was too late.
It, like,
Doesn't make
honestly,
sense.
even when it was picked, he didn't even know. He had no idea.
Great play by the back, but I don't know what he was doing.
It honestly doesn't surprise me. Like, when's the last time A.J. Green's been good? Like 4 years ago?
Right? It was like
Last time, Andy
it
Dalton
doesn't
was on
even
the
feel like
Bengals.
that long ago.
But it is.
I guess it probably like 2-3 years ago, because I think he had a really good like first half of his season, like ridiculous again, and then it was just turf toe.
He loves
turf toe.
He loves turf toe.
And J.J. Watt loves having shitty shoulders.
I hope
It's always like week 8 with him. Like, it's always like right
I was
around
going to say that. I was like, this has been the book on J.J. Watt.
Yeah, it's a
like,
shame.
he does really good and is like super awesome. And then just week 8 comes around and he's like, my shoulder hurts.
Any warning signs for Arizona, or you're not really panicked about this game?
No, they're all right. I hope these teams play again in the playoffs. It seems like anytime the Cardinals and Packers play in a playoff
always a
game,
good
it's
game.
always crazy.
I mean, this was the first time they've been in like a really close game with a competitive team. Because when they played the Rams really didn't show up.
Nope.
So this was like the first time that they really were put through the fire. And I mean, again, they almost won. I mean, if A.J. Green's not brain dead, that game goes a different way, I think. It's definitely going to go to overtime because they're on the 3-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
And then if A.J. Green catches that, they're up 4 with, 14 seconds to go?
Yeah, not in like time, maybe.
So, I don't know.
They're fine though. They lost a game. They're 7-1.
Yeah, now both Packers and Cardinals are 7-1. All right. What other games from last week? Because we have to go on week 7. Week 7.
It's week 5 already.
No, it's week 8.
Sweet
That's
10.
awesome.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
What games do we want to talk about from week 7?
Cincinnati's the best team ever.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, what a win for them.
Look at them, first place.
Jamar Chase is unreal.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to say he's like going to be Randy Moss, but like he's going to be Randy Moss.
That was the right pick.
That play that he made.
I was very against that.
I was too. Everybody that was skeptical about it right now is saying, well, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
They
Rivaling. Not rivalrying.
Oh.
Rivaling his other buddy from
Justin.
LSU, Justin Jefferson, last year. Some pretty nice rookie seasons going on.
Are they a Super Bowl contender?
No, but they can.
You don't think so still?
they're
Week 8, we're halfway through the season.
I know. I still don't. I don't know how much I believe in their defense. Still, I love the team.
Power rank the AFC.
They
right
could
now.
They could win a playoff
AFC
game.
sucks.
That's
I want to hear this.
Not-
1 to 6. Power rank the AFC.
Let me pull up the teams here.
Bills.
The Bills.
Stop. Don't do that.
What? The Bills are number 1.
Oh yeah, no, the Bills.
What? Why'd you say don't do that?
No, I'm saying I want to look at the teams.
Oh. I definitely think Bills
yeah,
won.
Bills are easily number 1.
That's the problem. Easily number 1.
Yeah, easily. The
In
Chargers.
the NFC, there's like 4 teams that can be.
I agree with that, actually.
I say the Chargers number 2.
Then Cincinnati?
Maybe so because I like their
I
defense.
still think people are putting Baltimore over them still.
Well, yeah, they are. I like Cincinnati better than I like Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay,
They're weird.
we've been duped.
We have been.
We thought Tennessee was bad.
I don't know.
They're not bad.
I don't know what to think of them.
They have 2 wins against 2 really good teams now.
No, I agree with you. They're kind of playing the okie doke and
They've
pretending that
beaten
they're
the
bad.
Bills and the Chiefs.
Just wait till this week. They're losing to the Colts. Yeah.
That's fine.
+1.
Yeah, no, they're losing to the Colts. Yeah.
What is that? They should be at least 4-point favorites.
3.5 to 4-point favorites. That is correct. But
But are we getting duped again?
no.
No,
We're not?
No.
Okay. I just can't
No,
believe I can't believe
Yeah.
how good they've played.
The Titans are one of those teams, though.
I think it's just a case
I think
of Derrick
once you
Henry.
get to like after Bills, Chargers, I think the next kind of like 3 teams can be pretty interchangeable. And
Bengals, Ravens, Titans.
Bengals, Ravens, Titans. Exactly, because the Ravens after any given Sunday could look a lot better than the Bengals do, and vice versa with the Titans and the Bengals.
So there's like 6.
They're all capable teams.
There's like 6 teams fighting for 2.
But then you get the Browns in there too, and you know if they're healthy within the next few weeks, they're right back up there.
You have 6 teams in the AFC fighting for 2 spots. The Browns should get one of them, realistically.
Yes.
So that leaves 1 spot open for either Kansas City, New England, I guess Pittsburgh, but I don't believe in
Oakland.
Pittsburgh.
I don't either.
Vegas, yeah.
Vegas is 5-2.
said
Remember,
Oakland.
so they're
The Raiders.
The Ravens.
Vegas is first place in their
So
division.
you gotta
Remember that.
think that's like 4 or 5 pretty good teams, and they're all fighting for 1 spot.
I think the Bengals can win a playoff
The
game.
Jets?
Going back to that, yeah, the Jets. Bengals could win a playoff game against someone, but I don't think.
What is his name starting this week? Matt White, Mike White.
Yeah, something white.
Oh
We
yeah,
thought it was
I'm
John
about to-
Johnson.
I'm about to blow both your minds. As far as my app says, and I don't know that it's always right, but my app says the Jets opened as 1-point favorites against the Bengals this week.
I saw it opened at 3.5.
Favorite? No, they had
Well,
to.
yeah, Cincinnati was minus 3.5.
I saw Jets -1 as the opening line.
If it did, it was for 2 seconds.
Imagine that. You're like home on the Bengals. Like literally put my home on the Bengals.
Yeah, no. That's gonna be the weirdest game for when we get to that. That's gonna be the weirdest.
Somehow
game.
the Jets win, but
I think
no.
I think everybody's still so on their toes about the Bengals because what if they look like the
Against
Bungles
the
at any
Jets,
point?
though.
I know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't pick the Jets.
They are so much fun to watch though.
I love it.
Like it is shocking how fun they are to watch.
Even the tight end Uzama or whatever,
Yeah, he had a great game.
he's amazing.
Uzama.
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 was
Uzoma. I don't even know if anyone knows how to say it.
no. That's funny. I was watching Boomer and Geo this morning, and there was like a soundbite of him saying how you pronounce his name, and then a bunch of people pronouncing his name wrong. He's like, "My name is TJ Uzama," and there was a bunch of people going,
Oh, Uzama.
Uzoma."
I think the person doing the Ravens game was he said Uzoma. I think it was what he said.
You want to talk about getting duped? I got duped with that Falcons game. Bad.
What?
Last Sunday. I had -2.5, and these fucks were up like what, 8 or 7?
Miami was always covering.
Oh my god! And of course they win by 2. That is so ridiculous.
What a miraculous cover.
What an Atlanta game to play too. That was the most Falcons game I've ever
They were
seen.
in total control and then they weren't.
No, they just love giving the game away. They're like, oh, I don't want it anymore. Like I'm all set.
But they still win though. They're like we won. Everyone else is
F
like,
them,
no,
dude.
no one
The
cares.
Falcons are so screwy. They don't any game that they're involved.
Are they in second in the AFC South or NFC South?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Ew.
Yes, they are. Kyle Pitts
But
is really good.
the NFC is so lopsided.
Yeah, it's just the top 4 or 5 teams, and everyone else is.
Yeah,
like,
but there's like 5 one-loss teams. Well, now
Is this the NBA?
it kind of is.
Where the West is like always so good.
Dude,
and
That's how it's
there's
always.
never any competition.
Last year, it was the first year where it seemed like, all right, the power shift is starting to move from NFC to AFC. That has fallen right off the cliff this year.
Well, yeah, because
The NFC has been the better conference.
Are you saying
for-
after the Chiefs won?
Yeah, after the Chiefs one, it seemed like, yeah, but like with the Bills and Titans and all those teams going on, and with the Dolphins that we thought were getting better, and Chargers, it was starting to look like, oh, the AFC is starting to become the superior conference now after it's been the NFC for God knows how long. And
I just look at the
anymore.
NFC and I'm like, wow, they're wagons, and it's
That's
all
why-
because of TB12.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's why.
Why is it always because of him?
Every,
It's because of him.
everything falls back to him.
If he's not there, the Bucks aren't good.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is that with
if
the
Jameis
AFC
is still there,
and the NFC, we see like a different team every single year, and then with the AFC, it was always like it was Patriots or Broncos every year, or Patriots or Chiefs now.
Big revenge game.
Jameis.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Are there any other matchups from Week 7 that we want to talk about?
I do want to talk about the Chiefs game.
I
Because,
think-
like, how do they not score a touchdown against the Titans?
That's what's crazy. to
I'm
me.
worried now
They're on DEFCON 2.
because only because again they didn't score a touchdown. Like, how? Was it as bad as we thought?
Oh, you know what it was?
What?
It was Jackson Mahomes dancing the week before. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That's what I'm gonna blame.
He's
it on.
annoying.
If I'm a Chiefs fan, I'm starting to panic because it's like.
Well,
that-
I didn't think that these problems would start so fast.
Not
I
because
heard-
you look so bad, but also because of you have 2 other teams in your division that look pretty good.
I heard this stat, and I don't know who it was from, but the Chiefs have the second worst defense of all time,
Yeah.
and they start the game expectedly -9 points because of their defense. Like, their defense is just going to give up that many points that they're in like a 9-point hole to start the game.
It's I mean, it's been the book on Kansas City since like forever. I
Well,
feel like.
they just wanted down a shootout, but then they can't
even when they went to the Super Bowl, we were like, their defense is bad.
Yeah.
And
But it didn't matter.
it just started playing
It's
good.
weird. It's weird because they started playing good at the end of the year.
They started playing very good. But they had 2 or 3 names there still.
Yeah, they had
I
Tyrann
mean-
Mathieu and Frank Clark. That was really it, and they somehow were good. I don't get
and
it.
it's not. I mean, if they start playing good, it's going to be a little too late.
I don't think the Chiefs are as bad as they are now, and I don't think they're as good as like the best team in the league or like one of the top two.
And
They're not as good as the Bills.
When your defense plays the way it does, that obviously has an effect on how your quarterback plays because Mahomes is turning the ball over way more than he ever has. And when your defense can't make a stop, that's gonna kind of shift you toward hero ball, I guess.
I think it
Trying
all
to-
stems back to that offensive line that they've just pieced together, and it just wasn't working.
The thing that I hate that argument,
Why?
and I'm not shitting on you, but they signed Joe Tooney. They traded for I think Orlando Brown, the Ravens left tackle. They signed someone else, and then they had the guy that was the doctor, Tardif, come back this year too. So it's like all their offensive linemen are good. It's not like they're bad. It's not like they didn't spend money.
Patrick Mahomes is getting killed on every play. I watched the Chiefs game.
That's what
He's
I don't.
getting pressured on every snap.
That's what I don't understand. Like, they have pieces on the offensive line. Like, they have good pieces on the offensive line.
I don't know. They're just not gelling right now. I think that's the core of the problem. And then obviously their defense. But I'm saying on the offensive side of the ball,
They're a borderline playoff team right now, and I would not be shocked if they don't make it.
I would say
My
so
gut
too.
still
I mean,
tells me they get in because it's the Chiefs.
They probably get in as a 7 somehow.
they're gonna start like
they
picking
get
it
in
up
as
at
a
the end of
7
the
and
year.
they win first round because
Because that's how it goes.
I will just never
Because
count them
you know
out.
why they're gonna win first round? Because it's gonna be like the Bengals that end up with the 2
Yeah,
seed.
Bengals, Chiefs, and the Chiefs go in and just.
And the
smoke
Bengals
them.
are like, great. This is
I would be
exactly
so
what I
sad.
wanted.
Ugh.
I would be too.
Because
That's
I think the Bengals
Sal.
could win that game. Right now, the Bengals win that game. What?
He said that's gonna happen. No, I could see that.
I mean, right now though, the Bengals win that game. But at the end of the season, it might be a different story.
it's a long NFL season.
That's true. What other games? Any other ones?
The Sunday night game was crazy.
The Sunday night game was crazy.
That was so. I mean, obviously it was bad football, but it was so entertaining to watch.
The world was on the under in that game. The entire world. Literally, I promise.
Too short.
I promise you, I saw so many people talking about the under, the rain, the under, and then it was over. It was like the most.
That's why I would have bet the over.
Yeah, no, like it was. I've never seen more chatter about an under in my life, and of course it went over.
That's just whenever I feel like the under is so obvious, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, the over.
So
I feel
bad.
I feel like to me though, watching that game is kind of gross.
Yeah, that was a gross game. I mean, it was like a kind of fun game, but it was a gross game. It was like,
was that the
Michael Pittman dropped the touchdown at the end of the game.
was that Monday or Sunday?
Sunday night.
Monday
night.
was the Seattle
Saints and Seattle. Yeah,
Sheetal.
that game we don't really need to talk about.
Sheetal.
A lot of bad games last week. I thought Detroit was gonna win, and they did keep it close for most of the game.
They covered.
That was kind of entertaining.
They're the best 0-7 team I've ever seen.
I just realized I didn't do the records for this week.
That's okay.
I had the Patriots in my pick 3, and they covered.
Yeah,
Told you,
surprisingly,
dude, when they play the
first
Jets,
time.
they just beat the hell out of them.
bro. No, they beat the living crap.
That's what
out
they
of
do
them.
to that team.
No, yeah, they love doing that.
It's just amazing. Did you see the video like of Bill Belichick reacting to every touchdown, and he's just standing there. He doesn't have any emotion. I'd be like, yeah, like
He's a robot,
yeah,
100%.
he's not from here.
What did you guys go in pick 3? Do you know?
We went 3-0.
Both of you?
Yeah,
Oh my! I'm getting my ass chewed right now.
and I think you went 1 and 2. Right?
Again, it's like the 4th week in a row I went 1 and
Antonio.
2. Fuck both of you. I hate both of you.
Because I had Arizona. I had it written down.
I had Atlanta, didn't cover by a point, and then who's the other one that I didn't have? Who were we?
I don't remember. I had Miami.
Oh, I had the Saints -4.5, and they didn't cover by a point. Or
yeah,
2.
I had Miami +2.5 miraculous cover. Arizona -17.5,
Fuck you.
and then the Giants +3, and they ended up winning. So
That was a weird game. We don't need to spend a lot of time talking about that.
Oh, the
but, like,
Giants game.
Yeah, Daniel Jones makes a one-handed catch, bro. Like, are you kidding?
That was
Sam
like the
Darnold
notable play.
looks
so
yeah,
bad.
like Sam Darnold. He doesn't.
So bad.
Hey,
the Giants were always winning that.
Christian,
game.
Christian McCaffrey's their quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. You want to talk about like an okie doke and not being who we thought they were? Carolina. Carolina's a bad team. Genuinely.
God damn.
Yeah, that's Antonio's team.
They were.
They're not your team anymore.
Well,
I mean, they still could be.
my team's the Eagles, and they're like the worst team you've ever seen.
Yeah, our
I mean,
team.
my team
our
was
teams
Miami.
fell off.
And they're the worst team ever.
Tua's-
My new team
Oh,
is the Cardinals
I mean,
and
you
Bengals,
know-
though.
Deshaun's going to Miami this week or next week.
Yeah, they already
know who-
said that they agreed on it, right?
Wow.
I don't know if it's like agreed upon, but it's like
I saw multiple.
he's going
things.
there.
I saw multiple tweets and reports that it was like agreed. It was like a done deal.
Tua's definitely going
Watching-
to Houston on that. I don't see any way he doesn't.
Watching Daniel Jones in this past week, he reminds me, and not entirely his fault because he doesn't really have time to throw the ball downfield. He reminds me a little bit of Alex Smith because he's a good athlete. He can run pretty well.
So does that mean he's gonna break his leg in half?
Does it? I don't know.
You could.
He could.
Anyone could.
But remember when the Chiefs started off 1-5 and went 11-5 a few years ago?
What, the
Are
Giants?
you
are doing
saying
that?
That's
That's
happening.
what I hope. That's my only hope.
Can you leave?
My only hope.
Hey, it could happen.
No.
We get Saquon back.
Yes, it can happen. Is he coming back? Oh yeah, no, he was questionable.
He's questionable this weekend.
I mean, he
Don't
didn't
play
only
us 'cause
just
he's on one of
sprain
my
his
fantasy
ankle. It
teams.
wasn't that bad.
Bro, his ankle was like
It was swollen.
no, it was
swollen.
the
That
worst
looked
thing I've
really
ever
bad.
seen.
That looked
It was
so
swollen.
bad.
Should we move to next week?
Yeah,
Or week 8 that already started?
this current week.
5?
Yeah, it's week 10.
Shut up.
We did 1 o'clock games. We have Case Keenum, I believe, starting. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's Case Keenum.
Make a case for Keenum.
-3.5 Browns at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is the worst game ever. This is the worst game ever. Dude.
All right, two things.
And I'm not as high on Cleveland as you guys are.
I really like Cleveland.
Well,
2 things. This is an under,
Yeah.
and this is a Cleveland cover.
oh, this is a Pittsburgh cover.
I think it's a Cleveland cover because Case Keenum right now is genuinely a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield is. And I think you're probably getting a little discount on the Browns.
It's just
Case
sucks.
Keenum loves playing.
It's what?
I thought I just broke the the stand, I just shit my pants.
I think it sucks that Case Keenum is making a case.
Well,
it makes Baker Mayfield look so bad.
He didn't look amazing on Thursday last week, but it's not like he looked bad at all.
But he got the job.
Yeah,
done.
that's the thing. I think that's what he's gonna do.
That's what he's there for.
That's what he's there for, and he does it. And it's like,
and
Baker can't even do that.
Him and Stefanski are like they sleep
and
together.
He trusts Case Keenum more than Baker Mayfield right now.
Oh yeah, 100% actually.
And that's all it really comes down to. It really doesn't even matter if Case Keenum wins or not. It just comes down to Kevin Stefanski likes Case Keenum more than Baker Mayfield. I feel like Kevin Stefanski hates Baker Mayfield.
I would.
Like all those third down plays where like they run like the 3rd and 10 where they ran the ball or whatever it was and they needed a first down.
Oh yeah, they love doing that.
And then I think there was a situation, I don't remember exactly, but I think there was a situation last week where it was like a important third down. I think it was like 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, and Case Keenum threw the ball and got the first down. And I was like, you can't even do that with Baker.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't even draw up that play for Baker. I was like, I kind of felt bad for Baker in that situation because I was just like, dude, your coach doesn't even like trust you.
It really is a fact that more of the playbook might be open with Case Keenum, which is kind of crazy to say. That he's your backup and you have more plays.
That it makes me think more and more that they're just going to get rid of Baker.
Give me the Browns.
The Browns.
The Browns.
The Browns. I'm also going to take the Browns. I just think them at home. Whatever.
I'm going with Pittsburgh.
This game's gross.
Terrible game. Another terrible game. Carolina at Atlanta. Atlanta's -3. Tell me you have any sort of formulated opinion about this game. Just no.
I
shot
do have
I
a formulated opinion.
Yeah,
on this game.
we're all gonna hate our pick. That's what's gonna happen.
I hate my pick, but I like the formulated opinion is whenever Carolina and Atlanta play, I feel like Carolina wins. So that's literally it. So I'm just gonna take Carolina.
Wait,
I thought there was so much more to that presentation, and it just
That's
was like,
it. Carolina just usually beats Atlanta, so
I don't know.
Anytime after a certain week where they look not like a bottom 5 team in the league, it's like maybe I could pick the Falcons this week, and when I do, it never works out because I truly believe that's the pick this week is the Falcons. So I'm going with the Panthers.
All right.
Because the Panthers look so bad.
That was a Dave Portnoy right there.
The Falcons look so good.
That was literally the definition of
yeah,
Dave
well,
Portnoy.
I mean, this is how the Falcons work. The Falcons look a lot better than the Panthers do right now. The Panthers look so shit, so this is a spot where the Panthers win.
Round of Panthers.
Okay.
I can't lay 3 with Atlanta.
No.
Especially in a division game, I can't lay 3 with Atlanta.
It's only because they're at home.
I don't care.
I mean, that's
no. I know you're saying that, but like, I don't care.
because even Vegas is like gross at this game.
I hate it because it's like, what happens when it's 14-0 Atlanta? Carolina's not coming back. They're not.
And then like, what happens if it's 14-0 Carolina? Atlanta's not coming.
No, they'll love making it close, dude. That's
no,
it'll be like 14-10.
You know what? No, you know what'll happen? Atlanta will win by 2. That's what will happen.
I think Carolina's gonna be like so Arizona's -3.5.
Atlanta.
Did I say
-3.
So Atlanta's -3. It's gonna be like 14-10, and then Atlanta's gonna get a garbage time touchdown and go 17-14. It's gonna push.
I could see that. Atlanta's just one of those teams.
This game has push written all over it. If it's 3, I thought you said it was 3.5.
3.
It's pushing.
All right, Miami at Buffalo. Miami is a 14-point underdog on the road. I really like Miami in this spot.
Why?
It's a division.
Buffalo's coming off a bye.
I know it's a division game
in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Miami hates going to Buffalo.
It's just gonna be like 23-14. Like it's just gonna be like.
No, Buffalo's been stopping everybody.
This is also an under.
The only reason this is an under is because Buffalo's gonna score like 35 and Miami's gonna score like
10.
Nothing. Like they're gonna score like 8.
Well, both of you are taking the Bills.
Yeah. Why would I not take the Bills?
I'm taking the Bills.
I don't know.
Nothing I've seen from Miami makes me think.
I like the Dolphins for no other reason that I like the Dolphins. I just think that they cover that game.
All right.
Oh, wow. Colts are now -2.5. Interesting. They were +1 yesterday. That pisses me off. I love the Colts. I absolutely love the Colts on Sunday.
I think you already know who I'm going to pick.
Titans, Antonio.
I'm with you, so
Colts.
we're going to Indianapolis.
Cincinnati at the Jets. -10.5 Cincinnati.
Jets.
I
Suck.
I have to take the Jets on the premise that the line opened at Jets -1. So someone knows something that I don't, apparently.
Yeah, because I wanted to talk about this one because when I saw it opened at
3.5.
+3.5 for the Jets, and I was like, I checked my heart rate, I checked the stars, what position they were in, I checked where Saturn was. Why is that 3.5? In what realm? Okay, we can say, when did it open? Sunday night?
Monday morning.
After they just beat the shit out of the Ravens?
They want it all.
And the Jets lost 54 to fucking whatever.
They want it all. Give me the Jets in this jam.
Like I'm gonna take the Bengals just because I can never pick the Jets, and I picked them last week. Shut the fuck up. But I just think that I just think that this is just a weird one. If the Jets cover, I'm just gonna be like, there goes Vegas again. So I'd rather just do that.
I don't think the Jets against the Patriots, you stupid moron.
Listen, like 95% of the money was on the Patriots. I figured Vegas was gonna take all of that. I didn't think the Patriots were gonna lose.
I'm not worried about this Jets -1 business. Give me the Bengals -20.
Is it up to 10.5 now?
10.5 right now.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the Bengals.
The Bengals.
I just think this should be 16. This should be 16.
I love the Bengals.
The next couple games are so bad.
Yeah.
San Francisco -4 at Chicago.
This is a icky one.
This is an over.
What's the over under?
39.
Oh my god.
That's an over.
I want to take both teams.
I'm going to take San
They're very
Francisco
similar, aren't
and
they?
Chicago, both -4 and +4.
They're very similar, aren't they?
I'm gonna
I
take
just
Chicago.
feel like San Francisco does everything better than Chicago, but
They do, but not that much better.
Well, all right.
Actually,
here's what I'm gonna
Matt Nagy
say,
sucks.
and I really believe this.
Is Khalil Mack out?
I think so.
Fine.
Fine. Probably have to roll with the Niners, but go ahead, Sal.
There's no way the Niners are 4 points better on the road than Chicago. Not this year. Not right now. I don't know how you can lay 4 points on the road with San Francisco. I don't like the Bears. I don't want to take the
They're
Bears.
so up and down. They got to cover at some point, though, right?
I think they covered 2 weeks ago. Oh no, they haven't. They haven't covered since they played Vegas. I'm taking the Bears here. I don't think it's the right, or I think it's the right pick. I'll probably end up being wrong on this game. I'm taking the Bears.
I'm also taking the Bears. Yeah, like what you said. There's just too many points for San Fran to cover on the road.
Think about it if it was opposite. If San Francisco's home, they're basically saying this line's like 7 or 7.5. Like no shot.
No, but
I don't understand that.
Because I am indifferent about this game. You guys both took Chicago, so I'm going to stick with San Francisco.
All right. I guess.
It's just another icky one.
Yeah.
An icky one that can go either way. Just
Philly -3.5 at Detroit. This is an over.
please tell me you guys love Detroit.
Yeah, they're going to win this week.
I don't know.
So okay,
Come
I
on.
understand why you're hesitant. It's
They've been
3.5.
so close.
It's 3.5, and like a lot of the money is on Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people believe in Detroit this week, but you know what?
It's the weird.
It's the week, the destiny team. I think if a lot of people bet on an underdog that people believe in, Vegas is okay with it. This is gonna be one of those times.
Yeah,
Antonio, give me a reason why the Lions won on Sunday.
the Eagles aren't very good, and the Lions have been so close to winning quite a few times, and against some pretty good teams. Why not?
They've played some really tough teams and really tough games.
They deserve a win.
Like you look at that game against Minnesota, that was just a heartbreaker.
What are they doing with their draft pick?
You can deserve a lot of things in the NFL and get nothing.
Whatever.
I mean, but like here's the thing.
What are they?
At the end of the day, Sal, they're going for their first win.
How bad?
Do they win again after this? Probably not.
They go 1-15. Yeah, I can definitely say that.
1-16.
1-16.
Rather.
Give me the Eagles.
No, I thought we convinced
You
them.
got the
Antonio.
Beagles.
I thought we did.
I can't go against my team. Come on.
I always try to convince Sal not to pick the Eagles. That's always my goal.
It's hard to sway me from that. Rams at Houston. Rams are minus 14.5. Give me the Rams. Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Rams.
Huge.
I don't think we have to go deep into
The level of difference between these teams are incredible.
I thought there was some chatter that Tyrod Taylor would come back, but I don't care.
If Tyrod Taylor's back, I don't like it as much. If it's Davis Mills, it's 42-0.
There was some chatter, but I haven't seen anything.
It's not happening.
I think we would have seen it by now.
I don't like the Mark Ingram trade because people in that locker room are now pissed, and now everyone's going to get traded, and their effort this week is going to be so bad. I can already tell you.
That is a dying franchise. They're going to get rid of Deshaun Watson. They already got rid of D-Hop, J.J. Watt. They're cleaning the slate.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Change your name and change your logo.
Yeah.
Just rebrand.
Just be the Houston Oilers again. What's wrong with? I understand Tennessee has the rights to the name, but why not?
That'd be pretty fire.
Mm-hmm. I would love that actually.
Yeah.
The
With that
uniforms
color
are sick.
scheme that they had.
The uniforms are so cool.
The light blue and the red. Mm.
All right. New England at LA. This is probably one of the biggest games of the weekend.
This is such a weird one too.
New
There's
England-
a lot of weird activity going on.
New England is +4 right now. They were +5.5 yesterday. +4.
And okay, look at the money.
50. I have 50-50, but I have 85-15 on New England money line.
Yeah, so I saw 60-40 on New England to cover. What is it? Okay, is this a case of them looking at what the Patriots did last week to this week, or is it people reacting to the last time these two teams played? Because the Patriots beat the shit out of them. It was 45-0.
I think it's kind of like that. They're playing on the public a little bit because everyone remembers that game last year. The Chargers got shit kicked.
This should be like a 9-point spread.
This should be Chargers by 7.
This should be anywhere from 7 to 10.
I pick the Patriots every week, so I'm picking the Patriots. However, if the Chargers win and cover this game, they cover by a lot. It could be
I could so see the Patriots just getting shit kicked.
I wouldn't doubt it. But then it's going to be one of those games where it's
That's why I'm
17-13 in the fourth quarter, and the Patriots are running the ball every play, and I don't know. I'll take the Patriots, but I don't love it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. I pick the Patriots nearly every week, but this week they're a lot better.
So is the Chargers defense good enough to stop the run of the Patriots?
They actually struggle very heavily with the run.
Oh my God, this is such a weird one.
I don't know because
It's an East team going West, which typically does not normally do well.
Yeah, you hate that.
And the point spread is 3 points less than what it should be. And it's still 50-50. If the money was all
over the Chargers.
heavily on the Chargers and it was 4.5, I'd be like, oh my God. But
I feel like people just see the Patriots and they're like, I need to bet the Patriots.
I'm getting a weird feeling about this game, so I'm gonna
agree, Sal.
I'm gonna take the Patriots. I'm just getting a weird feeling, and it's not because it's my team.
That game could go any sort of way, and it wouldn't surprise me.
The Patriots are either winning or they're losing by 40.
There's a couple pretty good. I don't want to say pretty good, but a couple good 4 o'clock games. Saints and Tampa. Saints are at home. They're +4.5. Over under 49.5.
It's nothing I'm dying to watch.
I am taking the Saints, and I love the Saints.
Jameis
revenge game at home. There's nothing more than that.
Is this one of those weeks where Tampa Bay stumbles?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would make perfect sense for it to be against the Saints because when they look like shit, it's normally against the Saints.
I mean, they lost twice last year to them.
Yeah, they have their issues with that team.
4.5.
So if they drop a game that they shouldn't, I'm not saying they're going to lose, but if they play a so-so game against a team that they shouldn't, it's probably going to be the Saints. I'm definitely with Sal there.
I'm going to take the Bucks.
All right.
Saints are not ready for what the Bucks have.
Jacksonville at Seattle. Jacksonville's a 3.5-point underdog. Jacksonville wins this game. +3.5. Jacksonville.
I was about to say, why am I about to pick Jacksonville?
That's the right pick.
Isn't it?
I think you guys are high. I'm taking Seattle.
Seattle sucks.
Seattle's bad.
Seattle at home.
They're all
You
messed up.
want to lay points with Geno Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a favorite.
You guys have seen the Jags play football, right?
You've seen Geno Smith play football, right?
Yeah, he's going to be fine.
Oh, Jacksonville wins.
No.
They do.
Washington plus 3.5 at Denver.
I think taking Jacksonville is a trap.
I like Denver. Washington's defense is.
This is a
it's
trap
not good. It's not nearly.
Washington?
No.
Oh, that
The
game.
game before Seattle.
Washington's defense was supposed to be one of the best units in the damn league this year, but they look like crap.
Give me Denver.
Yeah, I was gonna say give me Denver.
I hate Washington.
I'm also going to take Denver.
Washington's
too.
been just putrid this year.
I'm also taking Denver just because they're at home.
I'm all set with Washington. Dallas plus 2.5 at Minnesota. This is not a 4:25 game. This is an
Sunday
8:20 Sunday night game. Kirk Cousins in prime time.
Terrible.
Our boy. 0-1 in prime time.
Is he due? Is this going to be one of those?
I'm going to listen to you guys first.
I think anytime.
I wanted to say the Vikings, but I can't say it until I hear
anytime
you guys.
Dallas is plus money, just.
You're probably right.
That's my pick is Dallas, but is Dak? Is he okay?
I think they said something about his hamstring or his calf.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna play.
Give me Dallas.
You both did
I
Dallas.
hate it, obviously, but
Anytime Dallas is plus money, I'm taking them. Why is Dallas plus money?
Give me Minnesota, dude.
I think it's gonna be a close game.
Our freaking cardinal rule is you don't bet on Kirk Cousins in prime time. That is literally what this podcast is built.
But you're
upon.
like, oh, he's due. That's what you're thinking right now.
Oh my god,
he's due.
he's literally due. He's due.
He's been due for 18 primetime games.
He is long overdue for a big primetime win. I'm just gonna say it's this week against Dallas.
I hope.
We know it's gonna be your flashlight's on.
Oh.
We know it's gonna be a close game because the primetime game.
This is an over, 100%.
The Dallas game. What is it?
54.
So and over.
30. It's gonna be like 34-31 Vikings.
It's gonna smash the over.
Smash the over. I love the over in
We
that
haven't
game.
gotten a high-scoring, close primetime game in a while. Like a 30. When was the last time we got a primetime game that was like 35-30 or something?
A couple weeks ago, I would say. Dallas. Oh no, Dallas wasn't. Hold on. I don't know. Fuck it.
We know it's gonna be a close game. Every primetime game has been close.
Primetime games this year have been phenomenal.
And we've been treated like kings with that. So
Love it.
I'm gonna continue the train.
All right, last game, Monday night. Giants at Chiefs. Chiefs are 9.5-point favorites at home. Over unders 52.5. Hate this game.
You hate it.
You gotta take the Chiefs in this game.
I gotta take the Giants in this
I
game.
think I agree with Sal.
What I just said. The primetime games are always close.
No, I get it, but like Kansas City needs to just fucking smoke this team.
I don't think they're going to.
They get a shot to do it. And this is the week where it feels like they've looked bad for a few weeks in a row. So you're supposed to pick against the Chiefs, and that's why I'm picking the Chiefs.
But why? So what is it? It's 9.5. Why would it be 9.5 then?
Saquon's questionable.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Derrick Henry ran all over them.
Still don't care. Bro, the thing is,
the Giants aren't covering.
Yeah, the thing is,
This
dude,
is gonna be one of those.
the thing
games
is, you
that just
you
the Giants cover for no reason.
Say you take the Giants. You're sitting there on Monday night, and it's the second quarter, and it's 14-0 Chiefs. You're like, what am I doing? Why did I take the Giants? Like,
No, it's not. The Giants are gonna be up 10-7 at the end of the half.
Oh,
The Chiefs hate the first half, but they haven't been able to string together that third quarter yet.
give me the Chiefs, dude. Give me the Chiefs in a blowout.
No.
If
They've
the
all been
Giants
close.
somehow win this game,
I don't think the Giants win.
The Giants win that game, disband the Chiefs franchise.
They cover
they're
that
done.
9.5 though. They're not winning that.
Oh,
The Chiefs win by like 7.
all right, gentlemen and other gentlemen.
Gentlemen, ladies,
Pick 3.
pick 3.
You
Antonio's gonna go first again.
I think I have like.
Are you not ready?
No,
I can go if you're not.
I'm ready. Just I have like one game that I'm like sure is gonna be my pick 3. The other one might.
It's the
just
Colts.
The others might be vomit. Yeah, no, the Colts are in there. Colts 100% are my pick 3. Colts minus 2 now, right?
2.5.
Not minus, plus 2.5.
Minus 2.5.
The Colts?
Colts minus 2.5. That's what I was saying before. Colts went from +1 to minus 2.5.
Okay, yeah. Give me that. Give me
That was tough.
That wasn't tough. Yeah, I like the Panthers as well. Love me some Panthers in my pick 3. They're gonna make their way back in there. They're not gonna let me down. So we got Panthers Colts so far. Oh no, and are we gonna be buddies?
Are we?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, they're not my pick 3. But I do like that pick, though.
I do like that too. I mean, like I picked Minnesota, but I like that it's in your pick 3. I respect that. Betting on Kirk Cousins in prime time.
All right. I'm going to go because that's what happened last week. And I went 3-0. So I'm going to continue with it. Number 1, Chicago +4.
Chicago.
San Fran's bad. This is 2 bad teams. And I think Chicago at home covers that 4.
You're a fucking bad team.
Damn.
I am.
Sorry.
Not in pick 3, though.
That was mean. That was really mean.
We'll make it up to you after.
You know, we have the same record in pick 3 still. You know that? It's been what, 3 weeks? And we have the same exact record
if I was
still.
a stock, just week 1, I was in outer space, and I have just been slowly
People have been
going
selling-
That's
down.
very
people have
true.
been selling on you.
We're gonna have
People
to-
have been selling.
We didn't really put together the records this week, but I'm curious about that after.
I'm below
I think
500 on pick
12
3.
We're 12-6-1.
That's pretty good. We're approaching.
I'm literally below 500.
No,
on pick
once we
3.
get-
No. 12-8-1. Sorry.
Okay. If we can get ourselves to close to 60% for the year in a few weeks, that's pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, you're
really-
both 12-8-1 is the correct record. I'm 10 and 11.
10 and 11. All right. Second pick. I'm going against you, sir. Fuck the Colts. Tennessee +2.5.
Wow, it's gonna be a double me and Antonio.
Tennessee's wagons. And then the last one, I think we all can agree on this. Rams -14.5.
That's a good pick. That really is a
Smart.
good pick.
Real smart.
So
You love picking on Houston. Your favorite hobby is picking on the Texans.
they suck.
No, it's just.
Do you
so
want
funny.
free money every week? Pick against Houston. Like, what the fuck?
All right,
Them and the Jets.
definitely the Colts. I've no doubt in my mind. I love the Colts this week. The problem is I'm trying to pick between these 2 games, and I know whichever one I pick, I'm going to be wrong. I'm taking Jacksonville. I know it's gross. I know you
I
said it's a
almost did
trap.
that. I was really close.
That's bold.
I think they win the game. I don't see why I want to take them. And the third and final game, little surprising, I think it's going to be for both of you because I almost never do this. Chiefs -9.5. They're going to shit kick the Giants. Absolutely shit kick them. The Giants are not one of those teams that can hang around with Kansas City. Kansas City -9.5.
Okay. I like that. You guys want to talk about baseball before we go?
Yeah, quick baseball.
Baseball?
I don't know. Morton out for the rest of the series. Soler,
his
But
old
not
ass.
out with a whimper at all.
No, not at all.
He got the win.
Struck out Altuve on a broken leg.
Just some throwback, old
That makes
school
me think the Braves are
baseball
going to win.
shit.
It's going to be one of those like urban legends that we hear about 30 years from now. You'd be
I
like,
think this is
remember when
gonna
the
be
Braves won? Charlie Morton struck
It's
out
going to be a very good series.
Altuve on a broken leg.
Me and Antonio were talking about this before. Our mind says Houston, but our heart says Atlanta.
Of course it does.
And the whole entire nation is rooting for the Atlanta Braves. in
Yeah,
this
man.
series.
I mean,
I just think Houston has a really bad problem because if they don't score 5 runs or more, they lose.
their pitching has been pretty bad lately. I will say that.
They're like the Red Sox in the way where it's like if it's 2-1, if Houston's up 2-1, they're losing.
that's why I said all those American League teams that are at the top, besides the Rays, are very similar. They're very inconsistent with
Like
their bats.
they either win 13-2 or they lose.
Yeah.
just
Atlanta's
what I've
pitching
seen
is
from them.
just a bit better than theirs, but their bullpen, that's where I think Atlanta really has their advantage over Houston.
Series heading back 1-1.
I think the Braves winning Game 1 was huge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any predictions that you want to say or anything?
I'm saying, I'm thinking Houston probably wins this in 7, but I think Atlanta leaves. I think we leave Atlanta with Atlanta up a game.
I think Atlanta's up 3-1 after these next 2 games. going into Game 5.
The funny thing is, if that happens, they lose. They lose the series.
I mean, they didn't against the Dodgers.
It's almost better for them to be like 3-2 or like down 3-2 or some shit. Like honestly, because Atlanta with a huge lead in any sport, not happening.
They are really
This
bad.
sums up baseball pretty good this year, though, because of how insane it was of a year, and then you get these two monster 105-plus win teams from the same division. And who makes it from that league? An 88-win team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did they say? They said the Blue Jays and somebody else had more wins than the Braves did.
Yeah,
they did. The Blue Jays.
And they didn't even make the playoffs.
The Blue Jays, the Mariners, and the Athletics.
I think it was the Athletics. It was in the thing
all three of those teams did. Because Blue Jays and Mariners won 90 games, and the Athletics
those teams
won
didn't
89.
make the playoffs, and the Braves were in the World Series. That's crazy.
it's just how it goes.
That's
it's
why
crazy
baseball
how like the
is
Dodgers,
amazing.
Giants,
The three teams that
and then
won 100.
Cardinals.
Yeah, 3 teams that won 100 games didn't make it to the World Series.
I'm struggling right now.
What?
I was trying to stretch, then I hit the mic again.
Oh, did you? So this is an article I saw from Bleacher Report. Did you see it? That PETA wants the MLB.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
An
They
arm
said
barn?
it's insensitive to cows. Are you kidding me?
And they want it to be called an arm barn.
Now you want to know? You're gonna laugh even harder at this. You ready for this? What? I love the term arm barn. I love that.
Arm barn is like a
There was
mouthful to say though.
There was a Tiger. I don't know if he's still in the league, but a few years ago there was a Tigers pitcher, and his name was Buck Farmer. A
Buck
relief
Farmer,
pitcher.
dude. Oh my
Relief
god.
pitcher. That's a baseball name, but imagine like, all right, we look over the arm barn now. Buck Farmer's up.
He's literally got 18 pounds of gum in his mouth just the whole time.
Dude, like that's the dumbest thing.
That's
I
just
think
so
I've ever-
2021, bro. Like
No, that's what
really?
PETA does though.
What?
It's been called the bullpen since the 1800s.
And now we're gonna say like, oh yeah, it's the cows. It makes the cows upset.
Oh yeah, no, the cows really were upset about it. The cows were rioting on the streets about
Like,
it being called
give
the
me a
bullpen.
break.
Just in my life, I never thought about. I mean, obviously, like now you can kind of piece together why it's called a bullpen. Never thought about bullpen relation to cows or anything in my entire baseball life.
If MLB actually changes it, the MLB is the worst league in the world.
Oh, I was gonna say I won't watch, but I'll still watch. Like I don't know. Screw them.
We could be like we have to be completely sensitive to the cows.
Ugh.
Okay, the cows are pissed.
I don't even want to talk about this. This is just like a waste of time.
The cows all of a sudden are pissed that it's called the bullpen. It's only been called that.
What
for
are we
200 years.
doing? What are we doing? Like, did we just that of all the problems we have, we're worrying about whether it's called an arm barn or a bullpen? Like,
Crazy.
The 1,000 years of baseball we've had, it's
Crazy.
been called the bullpen the entire time.
one bold prediction for NFL Sunday from all of us.
One bold prediction.
One bold prediction. Doesn't matter what. Tell me something.
I gotta think about that one. Like, I want it to be like really bold, like where if it actually happens, I'm a genius. It has to be one of those. It can't just be Detroit's winning. It's like we already said that. I want it to be like something crazy.
Tell me something. Tell me anything.
I don't know, dude.
I'm putting you on the spot.
You are putting me on the spot. Let me think. There are some really weird games this week, and the activity in Vegas makes it even more strange. What?
Do you have a bold take?
This is a ridiculous number. Big Ben throws for over 300 yards and 3+ touchdowns.
Okay. I like that.
Mine was gonna be that Geno Smith throws over 300 yards
Wow.
and has 3 touchdowns. That's so weird that we like. I was literally
I almost
thinking about that
said
the whole
4
time.
touchdowns, and I'm like, Big Ben, I can say 3 touchdowns is a lot right now.
Because if Geno Smith does that that's huge.
My bold prediction is going to be Nyheim Hines has 3 touchdowns this weekend.
Okay.
He loves playing against the Tennessee Titans.
Okay. I like that.
That makes me love my Colts pick a little bit more.
That makes me like my Tennessee pick a little bit more.
All right. Good pod.
Good pod, gentlemen. Over and out.